Bahasa Malaysia is not the only language, but when you talk about going into business future, when you are more than 19 or 20 years, you need another language, I think. You must also know English, especially English. We have a great advantage of learning English. So why should we forgo that advantage? And not only that, why should we forgo the advantage of learning Mandarin? Why should we forgo the advantage of learning Tamil? These were provided before in the early days, when we changed from English to Malay medium. They were provided to say if 15 of the students in the class wants to do the mother tongue language, either Mandarin or Tamil, they can do that. But unfortunately, maybe either not enough people who wants to do that second mother tongue language, maybe he will not use that. But I think today, even today, if I am a Malay, I would like to learn Mandarin or Tamil or Arabic. Why shouldn't I have the opportunity? In a way, the Chinese school have got a great advantage. They learn Bahasa and Mandarin, and also they can learn English. But the disadvantage may be in the sekolah kebangsaan. Bahasa instruction, the medium instruction is Malay, which is good. English is a second language, but in most of the sekolah kebangsaan, not all, they do not provide Mandarin or Tamil. So what do you expect the Chinese, if they want to come to sekolah kebangsaan, they will find out, ada tak Mandarin? Tak ada. I think they're not keen to do it. They take it for granted. I mean, they feel, all right, I know Bahasa Malaysia, so what? That's my national language. It's okay. But they don't know. If you go to the private sector, national language is not enough. Even today, if you want to become a taxi driver, Bahasa Malaysia alone is not enough. Maybe Bahasa English is, and so also tourism from China, Mandarin. So if you know the language, it helps you. I think I don't see why people are afraid to learn language. In Switzerland, and I think in Belgium, in Switzerland, French, German, Italian, everybody, and in Holland maybe 4 languages. Yeah, in Holland, in Belgium, the small country, they all learn languages. So to me, languages, why can't we do it? Because sometimes we refuse to do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't grumble if people cannot give you a job because you know either one language or 2 languages only.
These students have a hard enough time to school, and then they've got a lot of socio-economic issues, surrounding their education. So they lack the confidence to learn the language, to speak the language. So when we have programs such as Beyond Borders, what we do is we introduce a different way of learning English, because students these days, the new generation, they don't learn, like Tan Sri said, they don't learn the same way that we used to learn back in school before, right? They have a lot of exposure. On one hand, they have a lot of exposure, but on the other hand, they're also very introvert because they never venture far from the house, Everything they do is online. So, yes, so social interface is a real problem. So that's why we have methods like having the drama competition, so that it builds up the confidence, so it forces them to go out and face a crowd and actually perform in English. And I think they enjoy it too, because students are all about song and dance. If they can do things that they like, then they are more motivated to learn. So that's what we're trying to do, to bring English language to a higher level of competency with these schools, using a different method of teaching.
Because,